Hey everyone, my name is Amanda, and in today's video I've got a ton of cleaning to do, so you guys are going to get so much cleaning motivation here. I've got a mess in the kitchen, a really nasty, scary, dirty microwave to clean. I've got recycling to do, I've got to clean under the couches, and so much more, so keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm doing a bunch of cleaning, and this is a real life mess. And if you guys follow me, you will know that we are renting this place right now, and it is a much tighter squeeze than we are used to. We are a family of 6, but we are now renting while we get ready to build our new house. So we are making do around here. Like, it's a little bit embarrassing sometimes because there is stuff everywhere. I'm just gonna be totally honest. I don't have everything together. I feel like a disaster every day because I'm just not used to being so disorganized. But honestly, I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna film and share it because there are going to be people who are gonna be relating to this. So today was crazy. I was driving the kids around. Hockey is back, so rink to rink. No time because I'm feeding the kids and taking them to hockey rinks. So anyways, I got home, made some dinner. Kitchen is torn apart, you're gonna see in a second, and now I have a couple of hours to clean before they get home. So I've got 3 kids at home and 1, and the hubby is at the rink, so I got a little bit of peace and quiet because they're outside. Anyways, I'm gonna get started right away. If you guys have some cleaning to do, go ahead, clean along with me, or just watch and get some motivation. I'm gonna get right into it and get started. All right guys, as you can see, the kitchen is a giant mess. I'm gonna get started with unloading the dishwasher because I need some room to put the dirty dishes into here. Not a lot of counter space. I've got the ice maker taking up a bunch of space too, so that doesn't really help. But yeah, I'm gonna get started with the dishwasher, so here we go. If you guys have a mess to clean, my videos are meant to get you motivated so you can clean along with me, or you can watch and get motivated to get up and go clean your own messes when you're done watching this. And honestly, I have no organization going on around here. Like, I tried my best to organize the cabinets, but honestly, I'm just putting things wherever I can fit them at this point. So I'm just going to continue unloading the dishwasher here. Lots of dishes in the sink, lots of dishes all over the counters. We are a super busy family, so life is pretty much getting back to normal for us over here. We were in lockdown for a super long time, but the kids are busy with hockey again, and we are running in and out of the house. So lots of times we will eat and run and just leave our messes on the counter. As much as I don't like that, that's just the way it is sometimes. So I do come home to dishes all over the counter often, and basically the kitchen is always a mess. And yes, I know that this drawer desperately needs to be reorganized, so that is on my to-do list in one of my upcoming videos. I'm going to need to empty this out and wash out the utensil tray, and I've just got a bunch of stuff thrown in there, so that all has to be organized. Oh, and while I have the chance, I wanted to ask about panini makers. Do any of you guys have panini makers? Because I've really been on a panini kick lately, but I usually get them at a local bistro, and I really don't want to spend the money on going out all the time to get them. So do you have one? Do you love it? And if you do, what kind do you have? Let me know in the comments below. That'll help me big time. Okay, I literally have nowhere to put this giant thing. I guess I can always cut it up and put it in the fridge, but I have to clean out the fridge too, so the work is never ending. So this is the aftermath of dinner. Jeff is actually at the rink with one of the other kids, so I was on my own for dinner tonight with I think 2 or 3 of them. I can't even remember. But we just did a couple of smokies on some buns and a salad. So I'm going to throw this salad away because it's just going to get soggy by the time he gets home, and I'm pretty sure he just picked up something through drive-through for supper on this night. As you can see in my kitchen cabinets here, everything is just jam-packed. There's not much room, and it's always like playing Jenga, trying to get everything to fit in the cabinets. Literally nowhere to put it anymore. So this is actually my to-do list for today. This is all the stuff that I'm going to try to get in the video. So right now I'm doing the kitchen cleaning, and I still have like recycling, cleaning the microwave, making some sweet tea. I have to clean the bathroom. I wanted to make some power balls for the kids' hockey tryouts, clean under the couches. I have to clean the back windows. So there's always lots to do, and I have so much more to do still, but I just have to break it up into smaller lists to kind of make it more achievable for that day. Otherwise, I'll just feel like a failure every day if I don't get it all done. So that's actually one of my little tips, is just make a manageable to-do list. And if you have a giant to-do list, just break it up into smaller portions, so that way you can actually get it done, because there's no way you can get a to-do list done with like 20 things on it. Okay guys, so I don't have any like heavy duty scrubbers left, and I need that to get some of this hard to get off gunk. I'm not used to using a stove like this, so I know that you can get those little metal liners for the burners, so I need to get that, and I need to clean the oven and get one of those, I think it's like a tin liner for that as well, because apparently I'm supposed to do that and I had no idea. So I have to go to the dollar store and get that. I keep forgetting. Anyways, I'm going to make some sweet tea now, because I'd been buying the store-bought one, and honestly it was getting so expensive with the kids. They kept drinking and drinking. It's hot outside, so I started making my own. I made some yesterday and it was so good, so I'm gonna make some more and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. You're going to want to start out with some black tea. So I'm using Earl Grey. That is the flavor that I like the best. I'm going to get this tea kettle full of water. I'm going to boil it. And then once that is boiling, I'm going to throw in 8 tea bags. In the meantime, I see a little spot of rust there from my candle, so I'm just going to clean that off. It's having a hard time coming out. I bumped my head on the fan up there. So anyways, I'm also noticing that I'm out of my everything bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, and I can't cross the border. Like, we live so close to the US and we usually always go there and go shopping and stuff like that, but right now the land border is still closed and I can't get over. So I have this seasoning up there to remind me that I need to get some more. So I don't know if I have to order it online or if I'm just going to wait for the border to open. Hopefully it opens soon so we can get down there again. Anyhow, while the water is boiling, I'm going to fill up a jug with ice, because that is going to allow the iced tea to cool down a lot quicker than if we just waited for the boiling water to cool off on its own. As for the sugar, I'm totally eyeballing it. I would say it's maybe about a cup that I put in here. So I add it to the hot water, that way the sugar dissolves before we mix it in with the ice. I'm also going to add the juice of 1 lemon. Once the sugar is all dissolved, I'm going to go ahead and add that hot tea into the ice, and it's still going to be a little bit warm, but you can drink it if you add the iced tea into a cup of ice. So otherwise, put it in the fridge and just leave it overnight and it'll be ready to go in the morning. Now that I've swept the kitchen, there's one more thing I want to do, and that is to clean this horribly scary, dirty microwave. Like, I can't even believe how messy we let this thing get. It's often because the kids don't really know. They put in their food to reheat and they don't cover it up, so everything kind of splashes everywhere, and it's long overdue that I clean it. So this is a mixture of vinegar, water, and some essential oils. I can't remember which ones I used because I made this a little while ago, but I'm going to use this in here because it's food safe. Yeah, I'm going to get this cleaned up because it's gross. So first I'm going to wipe off all of the excess, and then I will put some lemon water in here and turn it on and run it for a minute or two just to get all the steam in there to get the stuck on stuff off, and then I'll wipe it again. I'm just using a bowl of water and half a lemon. I'm just squeezing it into here, and that's what I'm going to use in the microwave. Turn it on, let it steam in there for a couple of minutes, and then afterwards I will open it up and wipe down the interior, and it'll be much easier to wipe it because it won't be so stuck on and hardened. In a second here, you're going to notice a big jump in time on the microwave clock. And that is because something crazy happened while I was cleaning the microwave. You see here, I step away quickly. What I did was I went to go rinse off the cloth. And when I went to the kitchen window, I saw like dark black smoke in the sky. So we live close to the airport. So my initial reaction was like, oh my God, did a plane crash? and unfortunately that is actually what happened. A small plane crashed. Yeah, it was just scary. I didn't know what the heck was going on, and so we were just kind of outside and waiting for information on what was going on. So when I came back in, I finished up the microwave. As you can tell in the time, it's getting late. It's past 10 o'clock. So I'm going to turn in for the night and finish this list off in the morning. Next up, I want to deal with our recycling. We have a lot of recycling and we have to pack it all up in these blue bags. I hear that our city is supposed to be getting a recycling system with like the bigger, I guess like the green containers that you just drag out to the side of the street. So I really hope we get that. But for now, we have to pack everything up in these blue bags and sort them. So right now I'm putting all the cardboard into one bag and then all of the, I don't know, plastic and cans and stuff like that in the other bag. The stove is really yucky at the bottom, just gathering some stickiness and dust and stuff like that. So I want to get that all wiped. And as you can see, the cabinets along the bottom, they've got splash marks and they're kind of dirty. So those need to be cleaned next. So I wrote that on my to-do list for my next cleaning video. Next up, I'm tackling my bathroom. The toilet is pretty yucky. It did have some splash marks on it because I often dump out like leftover food in the toilet and I flush it before I put it in the sink because we don't have a garburator. So that's what I have to do when we have like chunky food, which kind of sounds gross, but yeah, that's what I do. And then I'm just wiping up the counters here, lightly wiping the sink, and I'm going to clean the shower. It's not really a deep clean in the bathroom, but it will take care of the regular maintenance anyways. I'm just going to use some Pine Sol in the bathtub, and honestly I really don't like to use harsh chemicals anymore. They're just so harsh and it stinks. Like I find that they stink now, but I do have these left and I just want to use it because I don't really want to waste. So I have been looking for things that are a little bit more natural. Now I do sometimes use essential oils with vinegar, but I still sometimes like using the store-bought cleaners, but ones that smell much lighter and fresher and not so harsh. If you guys have any suggestions, I would love to hear them in the comments below. Anything on Amazon or at like Walmart, Target, whatever. Let me know in the comments below what you use that doesn't smell too harsh. I need to get myself something better to wash this bathtub with. I'm using an old towel and it's really heavy. It's just a lot of reaching. So I have to get myself something better to clean the bathtub with here. The one handy thing about having a shower head like this is it is so easy to rinse out the bathtub. That's one thing I really love. We never had one of these in any of the old houses. I don't know that I would put it in again just because I don't love the look of it, but it really is functional. Okay, so the bathtub is all done, and that's all that I'm going to do in the bathroom now. I did put some of those products back in there, the ones that we use all the time. I'm just going to close the shower curtain, just make it look a little bit cleaner looking in here. And then, yeah, that's it for here. I'm going to move on to the living room next. Over here is an awkward little corner in our living room. This is where we keep our air bike. It really has nowhere else to go, so yeah, I don't have any other solutions. So that's where we put the bike and the kids' stick handling devices. It's a little bit dusty over here. I don't feel like pulling everything out. I know I should, but I just vacuumed in that corner. I am going to start cleaning all of the, I don't know what you call it, garbage and junk that gathered underneath the couches. So I'm just firstly using my broom here to get all of the big chunks out. Then once I get all of the big stuff out from under here, I will use the vacuum to reach under there. I should be moving the couches, but honestly there's like literally no room in this living room to be moving furniture around, and I would need Jeff's help and he's not home. So I'm just going to do the best I can this way. All right, so check out the size of these dust bunnies. It is crazy. So I did have to edit a bunch of these clips because if you notice, there is a mirror in behind over there, and I didn't notice. So I was kind of showing a little bit too much when I was reaching under the couch. So I had to edit a lot of that out. Yeah, it was really funny. I showed Jeff and he thought it was quite funny. But anyways, yeah, look at the size of these dust bunnies. They are... I just can't even believe it. It's not like I haven't cleaned under there in ages. It's just, I don't know where they come from. But do you see that little dark line at the back of the couch there? That's from the kids putting their feet there. So I just told them the other day, like, stop touching the couch with your feet, because now I have to go and try to clean it somehow. But yeah, look at all of the junk here. Just random stuff. Bottles, cans that just they get kicked under the couch from the kids. So what I'm doing is picking up all the big things first. Then once all the big things are gone, I'm sweeping up the dust bunnies and crumbs. Then I will go over with the vacuum. All right, time to vacuum up any remaining crumbs and dust bunnies that are caught under there. I'm going to do my best to reach as far as I can and get everything. All right, so now dealing with the laundry. Most of this laundry is all folded. Right now, each kid has their own basket. The wicker basket in the corner over there needs to be folded. I won't get to that in this video, by the way. But anyways, putting the kids' clothes away has been a huge challenge because they are sharing bedrooms, and honestly, they are not keeping their bedrooms as clean as I would like them to, and I really don't want to clean too much of their bedroom for them because I feel like they should be doing it themselves. Little guys, not so much, but the older guys, I don't know if any of you guys have teenage sons, but the struggle is real in getting them to keep their bedrooms clean. Okay, so next on my list that I want to do is make power balls. These are just full of like flaxseed, chia seeds, peanut butter, honey, all that kind of stuff. So I want to make these for the kids because they have tryouts this week. So lots of hockey. They're going to need some energy. So in here there's oats as well. I forgot about the oats. I put in chocolate chips, white chocolate chips. Anyways, it's basically just a mishmash of stuff. I found a recipe online and then just kind of tweaked it. I think I put in way too much chia seeds, but it was good anyways. So what I'm doing is just mixing up all of the ingredients, and then this is going to go in the fridge. Then I will roll them up after. I think it has to sit for an hour, but I don't have an hour, so I won't be rolling them until the next day. All the stuff in here is super nutritious and tasty. The kids really like it, so I just wanted to make sure I had a bunch of these on hand. Maybe throw a little container of them in my purse. That way they have something when we're like driving from one activity to another and nobody is hungry. They have something to hold them over until we have time to have like a full meal. Okay guys, so that is all that I'm going to have time for in this video. I did not get to the back window, so we are going to have to add that to next week's video when I am doing more cleaning, because of course it never ends. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment. It really helps me out, and I will see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.